Hey guys, today I have a really fun holiday hairstyle. It's a pretty simple protective style using flat twists, but we're gonna jazz it up a little bit using ribbons to give it kind of this Grecian, queenly type of feel. I feel like this is something that a woman would wear in like Game of Thrones or something like that. I don't know, I think it's really cool. It was actually inspired by my Essence magazine shoot. Some of you guys saw it, the December issue with Denzel. Love Denzel. Like a dad, not like that. But yeah, they did like a whole spread in the December Essence. Some of you guys saw it and were like tweeting and Facebooking me. And so I thought that was really awesome. Shout out to Essence. Thank you guys so much for that. Let me see if I can find the page. Okay, so there I am with a nice blob of glitter in my hair. And then some of my looks from my hairstyles. But yeah, so at the shoot I came with a bunch of hairstyles that I wanted to try for the shoot, and I brought like a bunch of accessories and ribbons and like glitter and that kind of thing. So it's supposed to be like a fun holiday shoot based off of some of the styles that I like to do here on my YouTube channel. And so I had flat twists in my hair for one style, and one of the editors was like, oh, I really like that, let's put some of that ribbon that you have and like put it throughout the hair. So I thought it ended up looking really cool. It didn't make it into the magazine, so I really wanted to share it with you guys here because I don't know, I thought it was really different and a really cool way to jazz up just regular flat twists, especially for the holidays, especially for those who just kind of want to do a little something extra. But I also like that it's a protective style and you can wear it for more than one day, so that's really awesome. They ended up coming up with a really easy way to do this, so I'm really excited to share this technique. I hope that you guys enjoy it, and now on to the video. So I'm starting out on stretched hair. This is a twist out, but anything stretched and detangled will work well. I'm gonna make the first row right down the middle, so making a nice straight part, a bit off center, and bringing it all the way back as straight as possible. Now clipping the remaining hair on that side out of the way. Making another straight part, slightly off center, and bringing it all the way back as straight as possible. And clipping the remaining hair out of the way. Great, so now we have our first row in the very middle. I'm gonna quickly detangle the hair with my fingers just to make sure that I can twist quickly. And now I'm just gonna flat twist my hair from front to back. And I'm making a nice, loose, and fluffy flat twist. Feel free to make it tighter if that's your style. So twisting all the way to the very end, and then I let the twist go so it can loosen up even more and get nice and fluffy. Releasing one side, and I'm gonna part another straight row from front to back, as straight as you can make it. Clipping the rest of the hair out of the way, detangling a bit using my fingers, and again, I'm gonna flat twist that row of hair from front to back. Nice and loosely. Once you get to the very end, release the twist so it can fatten up as you move on to the next row, and repeat. Finger detangle, flat twist, all the way to the end. And release. Now just repeat the same exact thing to the other side. Creating 2 more rows and 2 more flat twists. And don't worry if your parts aren't perfect. Your twist should be nice and fat, so the parts will mostly be covered. Okay, all 5 of your twists are complete. Time to dress them up. To do this, you'll need a thin decorative ribbon and a large plastic needle. Both of these can be found at your local art store. So grabbing a really long piece of your thin ribbon of choice, you're gonna tie one end into a small loop, like so, and the other end you're gonna pull through the needle and double knot to keep it in place. Okay, the fun part. Working 1 row at a time, and starting in the very front, you're gonna stick the needle through the row horizontally from one part to the other. Pull it through gently, and that feels kind of funny, but don't pull it all the way through. When you get to the very end where that little loop that you created is, you're gonna stick the needle through the loop, and now the ribbon is locked in your hair. So continue pulling it all the way through to tighten the ribbon. And I like to rotate the ribbon a bit so that the loop is hidden inside the hair. That way it looks a little bit more seamless. Make sure that ribbon's flat. And now we just sew the ribbon through the twist like normal. Well, this isn't normal, but you know what I mean. Pull the needle through gently. Make sure the ribbon is flat and repeat. Notice that the needle is always entering the twist on the same side. I bring the ribbon up and around to always enter the twist on the same side. That's what's going to create that loop effect with the ribbon. I'm also making sure to place the ribbon perfectly between those natural dips within the twist. So if you notice, twists naturally have a bubble effect. There's a peak and a valley that create that twisted texture. I want to make sure to place the ribbon into each of the valleys of the twist to really accentuate the texture. So just try to get it as close as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now, once you get to the part of the twist at the end that kind of hangs off the head, you can just wrap the ribbon around the twist manually with your fingers. Again, trying to get the ribbon into those valleys. Leaving about 2 inches of ribbon at the very end, cut off the excess and tie the remaining ribbon around the end, creating a loose knot to keep the ribbon in place. Now repeat on the next flat twist. In the very front, you're gonna pull the needle through, pass it through that loop at the end of the ribbon to lock it in your hair. And you can rotate the loop so that it's hidden within your hair for a more seamless look. Now just loop the ribbon through the remaining twist like normal, remembering to always enter the twist in the same direction to create that looping effect. Keeping the ribbon nice and flat and making sure the ribbon is placed within the natural valleys of the twists. When you get to the part of the twist that hangs off your head, just wrap the ribbon around the twist manually using your fingers, leaving about 2 inches of ribbon free, cut off the excess, and tie the ribbon to the bottom of the twist to hold it in place. And that's it. Now just repeat the exact same process to the remaining 3 flat twists. All right, all my ribbons are attached. I'm just gonna neaten up that front a bit. And because the front of my hair tends to get frizzy, I'm gonna tame my edges to create a bit of order. And you can stop here if you want. I like how this looks with the twist hanging free. It's a little bit edgy, a little bit wild, especially if you have longer twists. The longer your twists are, the cooler this is gonna look. But here's another option for those of you who wanna clean it up a bit and make it look a bit more formal. I'm just gonna take the ends and tuck them under loosely, bobby pinning the hair in place. Now take the other side, tucking those in as well, and bobby pin in place. Super easy. And that cleans it up a bit, making it look a bit more formal and polished. Either way, it's a really fun holiday twist on flat twists. I know it's cheesy, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. This is a great look for New Year's or any type of festive party. To me, it has a really queenly vibe, like something you might see on a Game of Thrones character. So I hope you enjoyed this fun and festive holiday and party look that also happens to be an awesome protective style. If you give it a try, please send me your pictures on social media. I would love to see your renditions of this. All right, guys, I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.